My blood flows like a river to the heart of the ocean.
Yeah, well, I truly believe in the power of Gurbani Kirtan. And so my my environmentalism started when I was a teenager in high school, and we started a recycling program at our school, which is, looking back on, at the time I didn't realize, like, wow, that was something significant. Looking back, I'm like, wow, yeah, that was really important work. And I really have this, sensation that to shift our consciousness as a country, and as a world, that it's going to take individual activism, like this, kids starting recycling programs, or parents, educating their children, or of the many ways, but it's this very like grassroots effort that feels really important. People just making a decision like, hey, I think I could carpool. I don't have to take my own car, or I think I can take public transportation, or gee, I'd rather ride my bike, or gosh, I really don't need to buy that fleece sweatshirt because it's basically made out of polyester, which is another form of plastic, or it goes on and on. Like, oh, I really don't need to buy those tangerines because that come in a plastic bag. Even though I really love tangerines, but I don't. The plastic isn't going to love me, or the earth, or our future generations to come. Like, there's so many choices in so many ways, and I really believe in this, consciousness shift, and so I feel like Gurbani Kirtan has, I believe that it has power to shift our consciousness, and bring us back into connection again with the earth. Because if we don't have the health of the planet, we don't have the health of our air, water, really none of us can live here on this planet. So my intention has been, with these various songs that I've put out that interweave Gurbani Kirtan with like a environmental message, is that in hopes that people will hear the environmental message, and then more importantly, that the Gurbani can help shift people's consciousness back to like, oh, well, yeah, the earth is like our mother, and the air is our father, and having I think the way that Gurbani Kirtan works is more like subtle vibratory frequency shift inside, that of connection to the earth. And so I realized, like, many people, they don't know what Pavan Guru Pani Pita Mata Tarat Mahat means. They may never really understand what those words mean. But I feel like, in a subtle way, and my prayer is that in a subtle way, that people are connecting with the concepts of those Gurbani lines, which come from Guru Nanak. And I feel that he was very in tune with the environment and the earth with his teachings. I often ask myself that question: if Guru Nanak was here, if Guru Gobind Singh were here, what would they be saying? What would they be teaching us? And I just feel like they would be saying, look at the earth and look at this environment, and please start taking care of her. That's just my feeling, but that's what I feel um, is in the core of our teachings, is to do the righteous work that is in front of us. And to me, it's righteous work to be an environmentalist, but it's also desperately needed. I feel like if we don't shift our ways, and I've traveled around the world a lot and seen places that are devastated by the environmental destruction and impact of what we're doing. And I think places that are kind of in more comfort, more beautiful, and it's harder to really perceive, that if we don't shift our ways, we're all going to be experiencing those things, and then soon we're not going to be able to live on this planet. So for me, this is very real and righteous and important work that I feel like I'm going to get the sword of Guru Gobind Singh out, and this is really big.